Hi everybody, Matt here from Matt Likes Comics. Today I'm wearing the t-shirt from one of my local comic book shops, Nefarious Comics. They are at Banks on Bank Street at James, and if you're in the Ottawa area, go stop in, say hello to Ryan, say I sent you, all that other stuff. And if not, they're also on Facebook. You can contact them through Facebook. Ryan himself has been on YouTube many times as a guest on a couple of other channels. Off the top of my head, I can't remember them. I'll be sure to ask him the next time I go in so I can mention it to him. But he's a good guy. He's got great stuff. Things he sells are in great shape. Next up, I'd like to talk to you a moment about the CBC Awards. By now, hopefully, if you haven't voted, you've at least taken the time to think about it a little bit. And that you've been reviewing a lot of the people who have been nominated for this award. Why is my mouth always dry? So, go from here and check out all of the people that you haven't seen before. Or, of course, if you've already made up your mind, go and vote. I'm not one to toot my own horn, but in this case, I'm going to push, please vote for me in the most informative category for the tier 500 to 999. I've worked really hard on that. I've been recording a lot of videos lately of the informative nature to try and show people what I'm capable of. Of course, I'm also doing haul videos and interview videos and the such con videos as they come. Comic Con, Ottawa Comic Con is 2 weeks from, well, actually, it's 1 week approximately from the airing of this video. Today, though, I'm going to take the time to respond to Allan's challenge of the week. This week, Allan has picked Alien Worlds. I am going to use it in a very loose interpretation, as I always do for these top 10 videos. To me, an alien world is anything that's not Earth, as in the Earth we know. For example, walking out, seeing the trees, seeing the birds and the animals. Well, that's normal. And there's a reason I bring that up. Because the first book I'm going to show is issue 8 of The Son of Satan, which takes place on Hell. Which, of course, is an alien world compared to the one we know. Son of Satan, this is the last issue of that series. And unfortunately, he's only had, I think, one more series attempt, Hellstrom, I believe in the 90s. I could be wrong, there could be more, and I'm just not thinking of it. But he is a great character, and he deserves to have a little more recognition. He doesn't seem to appear in today's world. I guess his name and stuff is just too much for everybody. Next up, any excuse to show this book I'm going to use. This is Crypto, the Last Dog of Krypton, number 1. And he's, of course, on Krypton. In this picture, he's flying with a young Kal-El. I've always loved any chance to use Crypto, because Crypto has been a lot of fun for all these years. I enjoy him very much. Next up, we have Superman 106, where Superman is on an alien world in their dungeon, their prison. I thought this was a cool looking book. It comes from an era of Superman that I find does not get a lot of coverage, and I may end up covering a few books out of this Superman second run, because a lot of the earlier books from this run get shown, but not a lot from the up to and including 75 where he gets killed, and maybe even up to 82 where he comes back. Not a lot after that gets featured on videos online, and I think I may bring some out for the Superman show on a Sunday, and or make some videos, maybe I can sort of push my daughter towards it for random picks. Next up is Jimmy Olsen 62, where Jimmy is sticking his head in the Phantom Zone. And the Phantom Zone, of course, is definitely alien to Earth. So I think that this is a good one. It's a cool body transformation cover as well. So that's Jimmy Olsen 62. A real good one. Next up, the entire series is done on Alien Worlds. Star Wars. This is Star Wars 55. I thought it was 56 for a second. Star Wars 55, where, you know, everybody's just standing on the native world while they're being attacked. This was the coolest cover that was on a planet that I have of the Star Wars books I have. So Star Wars 55. Next up, we have Renegade Rabbit 3, where they're about to land on an alien world. And I just thought it would be cool to get a book in here, which I don't think anybody else is going to use. Because they're just so fun. Next up, we have one called Killer Queens #1. They're standing on an alien planet. I have this book only for the colors. It didn't even clue into me what it was about, but I read it. It's not bad. Next up, we have a copy of Dark Horse Presents 100, the fourth of 5 versions. This, of course, is above a planet, and I've read the book, so that, and I know that's an ocean world, that it's not Earth per se. So that, of course, makes it an alien world, similar to Camino. However, there's no long-necked people that make clones inside. So next up, we're back to Krypton with another crypto cover. I can't help myself. You'll have to excuse me just a second here. I need to... This looks like Superman 189. It's hard to read the number there. But it's a really cool... First of all, it's Go-Go checks, so I had to include it. Secondly, it's crypto again. On Krypton. You can't go wrong with that. And the last one I'm going to show is a joke comic, a very big spoof called The Man of Rust, the retold story, where they're trashing Superman. You know, it's a mockery, it's a parody, you know, of sorts. But you see the alien world as it's about to explode. Actually, it is exploding. So there we go. And of course, you know, the baby on board sign, that's what makes me laugh the most. If you can see it. On here, I thought Earthlings were the only ones dumb enough to make things like that. But no, apparently on whatever planet this guy's coming from, they make those too. So I had a little fun with this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked what you've seen, please like, comment, and subscribe below. Please tell me which books you like the best. Please tell me which ones you think are the cheesiest, which ones you would never buy or whatever. Or even tell me what the weather's like in your neighborhood. All the comments count, and I like to know, and I talk about everything with everybody, especially if it's comic book related. Thank you very much. By the way, if you want to join in on the Friday Comic Challenge, all you need to do is tag the Comic Collector Geek and make your own video of 10 covers that fit the theme. And remember, you can be loose. Not everybody has 10 covers of everything. So be as loose as you want to be, as long as you can sort of, you know, explain it. Or, like, for example, hi, this is an unfamiliar planet area, so therefore I'm just going to claim it's another planet, you know? Even that works. As long as you participate or enjoy having fun, that's all that matters. Thank you very much for joining me today. My name is Matt. I like comics, and I hope you do too. Bye, everybody.